How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Prof.Grass channel. I am Prof.Grass. With me is another adventurer waiting to go through the 3 doors. Ratking, how's it going, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Nice to be here.
Nice. So, we're playing a little bit of old music, basically, for the stream to start. But while we're getting ready, why don't you tell the folks about the 3 characters that you've brought to the table and who you might, just to give them a kind of perspective of who you might be tonight, kind of thing.
Okay. So the 3 characters I brought are, should I say what system each of them is from as well?
Yes, please.
Or okay. So firstly, from D&D, I have Yarn Convero. He's a human warlock. And you just want the anecdote now, or should I go into a bit more detail?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have too much information about him or whatever, just spin a spell, whatever you want. Kind of give a base of who the character is.
Okay. So he grew up as an orphan in the city, took up some of the base level magic tricks, sleight of hand, to try to con people out of money.
Okay.
eventually he caught the attention of some being from outside the world who became his patron, which is how, warlocks work. And
Okay. Yeah.
so he took up adventuring to serve his patron and find some forbidden knowledge. And one time, while he was out and about with a group adventuring, they came across a young dragon in a ruined tower in the woods. In the course of about 30 seconds, he was almost killed by the dragon's fire breath. Luckily, he got saved by the cleric nearby.
Oh, okay.
He proceeded to get up, book it out of the tower, go all the way around the side, and snipe through the window, getting the kill shot on the dragon.
Oh, wow. Nice.
He just sniped it through the window.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
All right, character 2.
Character 2 is also from D&D.
Mm-hmm.
He's Anton Silentshine. He's a halfling monk. Grew up out in the wilderness, so it's kind of surprising that most of his adventures have been in a city.
Oh. Okay.
And with his current adventuring group, he's managed to die like 3 times, and every time they go and get somebody to revive him.
Oh, shit.
And they have stated, we just will not let him stay dead.
He will be
This
fucking
is
alive.
This is the sunk cost fallacy. He's staying alive.
Yeah. I love it. All right. Any fun facts about him besides the not being able to die? That's a good one.
So, let's see.
I'm just curious. This one's kind of an interesting character.
Yeah. Well, trying to think of one of the... Because he's had a few interesting moments beyond that. One of the funniest was the rest of the adventuring group was currently they were being held up in the air by a creature called a roper. And Anton was the only one who was not. However, Anton is a halfling, so it was kind of out of reach of his normal attacks.
Oh.
He literally sprinted, ran up the wall a little ways, jumped off in order to strike at the roper, and managed to get a critical hit somehow.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah. I mean, the crits, if they don't land just so perfectly, they will fuck you and just go the other way. So, hey, it worked out.
Yeah. He somehow managed to wall jump.
That's fucking awesome.
Hit this thing.
Okay, character number 3.
Finally, from the Fallout tabletop role-playing game, I have Dr. Richard King.
I know that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Richard King, he's from our Fallout tabletop. I'll just do a plug real quick. Go to the Board of Directors channel so you can go watch out for more episodes. But the pilot is currently out, so you can see McDuff, which is my character, and Ratking, Dr. Richard King, Ratking, fucking kicking some ass with his fucking kneecapper and being a badass doctor and fucking healing me up whenever I fuck up. But go check out Board of Directors. If it's not in my link tree, then I will try to rectify that. So, fun fact about King. Do you have one?
Yeah, fun fact about Dr. King. Somehow, he's decent enough in combat with his shotgun, because he's, the shotgun surgeon.
Yeah.
But somehow, some way, whenever one of his teammates gets so critically wounded as to be on the brink of death, somehow Dr. King goes almost Super Saiyan. He suddenly starts getting crits. He suddenly is able to roll and heal everybody while dealing damage.
Yeah. By the way, thanks Jameson Campos for stopping by. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Yeah,
Happy Thanksgiving.
we will start to get started here as we have three doors that he cannot see yet for Rat King. You start this game in a cell. You have amnesia. You do not know who you are, where you've been, what happened, how'd you get here. All these questions hopefully will be answered soon. Okay?
Okay.
So you're currently in a dungeon, chained to the wall by an ankle bracelet. Um,
Hmm.
the only source of light is above you, and it's, I'd say, probably 10 feet above you or so. It's a big, fat fucking bulb of a light, and it's just shining down, but the light only shines down about halfway down the wall that you're currently find yourself sunken into.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you like probably 5-10 seconds to gather yourself, figure out what you're wanting to kind of do or say or whatever, and then otherwise the story will continue.
Hmm. How the heck did I get here? That's. Wait, who am I?
Who am I? All right, you say that out loud or to yourself.
Oh, well, I said the first part. The where am I? How did I get here? I
Okay.
said that out loud.
All right.
The who am I was more. I
Kind of to
mean,
yourself.
almost internal.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say where am I? Where how did I get here kind of deal? You hear, "Oi down there, Macduff. Pleased to meet." Oh, you look awful familiar, mate. So, what brings you here to the pit?
I have no clue,
Ah,
honestly.
well, the warden will be with you shortly. If you need anything, Macduff will have you back. You don't see anybody.
Well, thank
You
you.
just hear this voice coming off of the top of the light, as if he were kind of like a guard
Okay.
watching you.
Okay.
Okay, so time goes by
Uh,
about a minute. So you have about a minute to kind of sit around and think about your crimes, whatever they may be. um,
yeah, whatever they may
eventually, you hear your door cell open. It creaks open with
be.
this wood scraping against the concrete floor, the stone floor rather, and you hear, well, well, hello, prisoner. This kindly old man. He has a beard almost as big as he is. His frame is very small. He looks very frail and weak. He looks like he kind of is struggling to hold the key in his hand as he kind of is sitting there shaking. He kind of looks at you with like intent, like, well, come this way. We can't have the game waiting. As he puts the keys shakingly onto his belt loop, and he walks over and he goes, "Oh, we can't have that now, can we?" As he pulls the keys back off of his belt loop, and oh, cat's attacking me. Pulls the keys off his belt loop and undoes your foot latch, and he goes, "Now, come this way, Sonny." As he starts to walk out your cell.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna follow him, but I ask, "You're the warden?"
Oh, yes. I have many ways about myself, but I am indeed the warden. Uh, what is there any amenities that you found to be displeasing?
Uh, well, the shackle around my ankle wasn't too fun, but
Yeah, well,
where am I?
unfortunately, be we have to do that with our guests because we've had runners before, and it's very startling to wake up after well the ordeal that you've been through.
Okay.
So you start walking with it. Did you ask another question? I didn't catch that.
I just said, "Where am I?"
Oh,
Just
just asked in general. Um, well, you're where every warrior goes eventually. You're where every adventurer goes eventually. Every mage, every paladin, knight, every medic, well, any sort of person who goes out adventuring and finds their way here eventually. As he kind of nods his head, yes, as he walks
Okay.
almost effortlessly across the floor. You notice the tiles on the floor are this very like stone granite that kind of smooths out as you walk into this lobby area. So it smooths out into this marble
Okay.
like rock, very shiny rock that kind of covers the entire floor. But as you're walking, you notice that there's this roped off area, almost like theater ropes, red and black, with black stands. And the red ropes are leading you around this huge picture in the middle of the room on the floor. It looks like a giant mural was painted where it depicts a bunch of warriors from out different time periods, different medias, and they are all fighting. It's kind of similar to the swirling image that you see on the back part of this game setup that we have here. It's very similar to that,
Okay.
but this is AI interpretation. There's also all sorts of like fictional characters as far as like superpowered beings, etc., etc. So like there's a
Okay.
vast number of things that are on this mural that's not on this one. But you look at this mural and it almost spins and twirls as you look at it. You can't tell where the beginning or the end is, and you can't really decipher like if you were to look at it objectively as an art piece where you were supposed to look to first, to look at it and scan
Okay.
it, So he's kind of looks over at it and kind of you see a tear roll down his eye as he walks by it and he says, "Right this way." So he's walking with you.
Okay. I continue to follow him,
He's
definitely taking glances at the mural as we walk past.
yeah. Um so he walks you by this mural and like I said, it's like a big round mural in the middle of this room. So you guys are walking like around the fucking diameter of it, just around it. And it's about halfway through the room that you find that there's this small hallway. And he goes, "Well, this is where your stop uh, ends for us. This is the hallway of eternity, a nexus point in realities. You'll be stepping through this hallway, and then whenever you do, you will be greeted with three doors. Doors that I cannot tell you the appearance, or it is different for every person that enters the hallway of eternity. These doors are nexus points, as I mentioned earlier, to different realities, and you need to traverse these nexus points to get through the three doors. The three doors that appeared before you will chain off to different realities. You need to find your way through every one of the three doors that are before you as we start the game. To finish the game, you
Okay.
successfully finish the three doors, and then at the end, guess who you are.
Okay.
And then they look down and they look to the side and they go, "It's very, very dangerous. I need you to take this," and gives you a couple of herbs and medical supplies.
Okay. Herbs and medical supplies.
As you you see the skeletal figure look down. He looks at you and he goes, "Good luck." He just kind of stands there waiting for you to walk down the hallway.
Okay. Uh, okay, so just to confirm, I did grab the herbs and medical supplies. I
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
just.
Yeah, nailed it.
Okay. And then, yes, I continue down the hall to
Okay.
go find my three
As you
doors.
start walking down this hallway, which seemed short, you could have swore that on the other side of the hallway you seen like a blue and a red color. So you know that this hallway is pretty short, so it shouldn't be fucking anything, right? It feels like 2 minutes have passed. You're still walking down this hallway, and it seems endless. But you feel a weird sensation behind you as if it was pushing you, making you go forward.
Hmm.
Do you
Well,
continue forward?
I turned to look behind me, but
As you look behind you, you see a black hand pressed against your back.
don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
Well, I guess I keep moving forward
All
in
right,
this
yeah.
case. Just, just
No,
cool.
you appear in this lobby like area. The lobby like area is greeted with these three doors that are sitting in front of me on the game table here. Let me just get that
Okay.
a little bit right there. All right. And then I will pull up the doors for other people to see as well. And that is not the right door. That was from the last game. Okay, first door is this spiral door with it's a yellow door, a black spiral in the middle, and it seems to have some sort of heat radiating off of it.
Hmm.
Okay, and then we've got this galaxy door, which uh it's got these like gems on the spiral parts. You see those little spiral parts on it on the each side of the doors. They're red, yellow, blue, and white, and they all are glowing very brightly. The third door, there's this mural painted on each side of the door, and in the middle are these four sconces of American flags, and it's American flag door, very patriotic door. You look at this door and you're like, wow, fucking America.
America.
Yeah. So, these three doors are now before you. Which one do you choose?
Hmm. I think I'm going to take the galaxy door first.
The galaxy door. You take the galaxy door, and when you do, the gems glow brightly as it opens up, and there's this big swirl of energy as you get enveloped by light. And now you're now in front of the galaxy door. To your right is the American door, and to the left is that spiral door again.
Hmm. Okay. Yep. I go through the galaxy door.
Okay.
Do I have to?
Sorry.
You go through the galaxy door again. Now, when you appear on the other side of this light, on your left is this spiral door, and on your right is the America door again.
I did the exact same thing.
I turn to look behind me.
You look behind you, it is darkness where the hallway used to be, and there is an elevator behind you, but there's still these three doors.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I choose the spiral door this time
Okay.
with the heat.
You touch the handle of this spiral door, and you feel it's not like burning hot, like there's a fire on the other side, but it's a little warm. It's strange. You also smell this burning rubber as you open the door. Give me just a second. I need to do something.
Okay. Okay.
It's something I downloaded. And I don't know if it's going to work just like on the fly or not. I probably should have done testing first. And it's the bottom of the ninth, and there's 15 cars to go. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks. Oh, jeez. All right, give me a second. I gotta turn this off now. That should have been an old radio. I don't think you heard it on Discord, but
Yep.
hopefully it worked on the. Oh,
No,
it did?
it came through.
Oh, it did? Oh, cool. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
So you enter this door, and it's the maintenance shed to a NASCAR race. So there's fucking cars whipping around, and you're in the middle of the track.
That's definitely
Yeah, you know the grassy
not the
area
same.
right in the middle where there's like fucking maintenance areas and shit? You're in the maintenance shack.
Okay. So you said there's definitely cars, and there was definitely a radio going or an announcer. Is there a crowd out there as well watching the race?
Yes, there's a large crowd
Okay.
of diverse people and aliens.
And aliens. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Pinks, blacks, greens, grays, all sorts of different colors flood the stands as we have a diverse group out tonight. And it is super, super, super mega fucking goddamn it, what was I gonna say? NASCAR. Jesus Christ. Super, super mega NASCAR, where they are high octane and even higher stakes. As they cut to commercial about some sort of branded edible logs.
Edible logs, huh? Anyway.
We've got cheese logs, beef logs, bacon logs. Any sort of log you want. I can protrude any sort of food into a log shape. Sorry.
Pizza log.
Pizza log, you
Those
got
are an
it.
actual thing.
Fucking puts it in a fucking shirt cannon and shoots it out to the crowd.
Okay. Well, is there any
8 races to go, folks? Sorry, go on.
Is there any sort of indicator on where I need to go? Any doors on the other side of the track or whatever?
So basically my game works like this. Try to find as many doors as you can, no matter what they look like.
Okay.
Try to go through them. That way you can possibly end up on the other side somewhere else.
Okay. So that means I'll definitely probably have to get across the track.
Probably.
Oof. Okay, so I approach the edge of the track, and I'm keeping an eye on where all the cars, well, as many of the cars as I can, where they are.
Okay. I need you to do me a favor. You have metal D20s in front of you.
Yep.
You're about to try something brave and or stupid. So let's grab these dice.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to try to time it to try to run across the track in time to not get creamed, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say there's 5 racers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And those 5 racers are the ones that are whipping around the track, and they're in the fucking lead of the pack, and the other 5 racers are in the back. They've already whipped by. You're waiting for this lead pack to go by so you can get in front of the slowpokes so you can get across the track. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to roll these 5, and if any of them hit 6, then it's going to be bad. Let's just say that.
Okay.
You've got 1
Ooh.
6 and 3 near misses. So what? This is what's gonna happen. All right, since you only got one of them as 6. Gee, what's that? Gee, unmute. What is that? I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't want to click on it if it's something bad.
It's Hank Hill. It's Hank Hill trying to cross a NASCAR track or
Oh, is that the
something.
fucking one with Billy Witchard? Oh my god, yes. You guys can't see it, but that's fantastic. Also, I'm not getting any sound either on that one.
Yeah,
Weird.
he has it muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I had it muted.
Oh, okay, that's why. That's still funny. All right.
Okay.
You just
So
like
sorry.
you
What were you
dropped
saying
something
about?
in, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, so this is what happens. Since you only got 1 6, I'm gonna cut you a little slack. You run across the fucking street, and like I said, the fucking fast folks just went by, so the first 5 went by. Number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8, they whip by you, and fucking you barely miss number 6, 7, and 8. Then
Yeah.
on the last guy, number 6, 7, 8, 9. Last guy. Let's say the last guy coming through. He fucking comes by and clips your fucking heel as you get off the track. You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Not that big of a deal.
Notebook.
No notebook. I'm sorry. I suck. Notebook would have been a good thing to have. Do you need me
Oh
to
no,
write one down, or you got it?
no, there's a notebook thing at the top that I've got open now.
Oh, I see.
That's where I
Oh.
wrote down. That's where I wrote down the medical supplies and
Oh, whoops. I
two
had the wrong door open. All right, so we're currently in the store, so just do that.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that was brave and or stupid. Very, very good. So you are now on the other side of the track where you were facing. I'm gonna say that you made it to where the stands are. So you're like on the right hand side of the stands, just on the other side of it. If you continue onward, you would reach like not really the parking lot area, but where they would have like restrooms and like concessions and stuff. And then just past that would be like a parking lot.
Okay. There's definitely going to be doors this way.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just the restroom doors. Am I still able to walk okay after getting my heel clipped?
You can walk okay, but your blood from your cut is on the back of your heel, and it's kind of irritating, but you can make it. You're not dying or anything.
Okay. You said I had medical supplies. If I use that, does it just get used up, or is it things like bandages and such?
It's like a first aid kit. So like you got all sorts of good shit in there. So you can just patch yourself up real quick, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, as you're patching yourself up, you get this feeling like you've done this before. Like it's super easy. You patch yourself up, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Done this before, huh? Okay.
Noted.
Yep. Okay, and so I continue to the restrooms to try to use those doors.
Yes, Xavier over on Twitch. We are playing 3 Doors, a fun little invention I created just to have fun and with doors. I hope you enjoy. Okay. You're going towards concession. Is that what you said?
Yeah, concession, restrooms.
Okay.
That direction.
You start heading towards the concession and the restrooms. The restrooms are on the right-hand side, about 10 feet, and then the concessions are about 5 feet to the left.
Okay, is there anybody manning the concession stand,
Yes,
or is it just empty?
there are three teens. One of them has pimples all over his face. One of them is a blonde teenage girl, and the other one is an adult, looks like a teacher. Oh wait, we have aliens. The teacher is like a fucking squid creature. Let's go. Cephalopod teacher. Let's
uh,
go.
nice. Okay, so yeah, I walk over to the concession.
Okay.
Uh, hmm.
You see that they have hot
It,
dogs, popcorn, they have candy bars, they have soda pop, they've got water, they've got this drink called Squish. I don't know what it is necessarily, but it's a drink called Squish. You see it's advertised. The advertisement has blue liquid and it's splashing on the page, and the bottle itself is crushed.
hmm. Well, I ask him if I can get a hot dog and a bottle of water.
Okay. You see the cephalopod lady say one hot dog and water. That will be 13 credits. As you check your pockets, you have 2 credits.
13. Hmm. Is there anything I can get with 2 credits?
They look at you. The cephalopod teacher looks around, kind of leans in, and is like, listen, I'm pretty sure 2 of these kids are probably stealing at it till I'll just give you the hot dog. You just give me the 2 for the water.
Thank you. Okay, here you go, because I
Just
think I
fucking
left my wallet
whiz,
at home.
boom, bam. And now you have a hot dog and water.
Woo!
Roll d20 for me, please.
Roll a d20. Okay. 1 second.
We're going to call this a spot check.
Okay. I got a 17.
All right. You got a 17. You notice there is a red door over to the concession stand. A very metallic red door.
Okay. 1 second. I approach it to see if there's any vague feelings that I get off of it because, the yellow spiral door had heat and such.
It
So,
feels cool to the touch, which is unreal because it's hot outside.
1 second, just writing this down.
All right.
Okay. I put the bottle of water in wherever I'm keeping my supplies.
Okay.
1 second. And I start eating the hot dog before I go through this red metallic door.
Okay. As you get ready to go through the red metallic door, one of the teens swings it straight open right in front of you and runs out, and it shuts back again. Do you wish to continue?
I'll at least open it to peek inside just to see if it still leads into the concession stand
When you
area.
go to open the door, you are greeted with a chilly feeling all over you as you are now enveloped in light and sent over to a new area. You have now entered this red metallic door, the one that you generated for me earlier, Ratking.
Yep.
Yep. You open it up and you notice that when you walk into this room, it's super high tech in here, but it's cold, mechanical almost. Everything is bland. There's sleek colors and sharp designs, but there's something off. It doesn't feel like humans created any of this. There's no warmth to anything here. Everything's cold. The
Okay.
current temperature is around, let's say, 55 in the house, which is weird, because it's kind of cold,
Yeah.
It's getting a little cold in here.
Yeah. That's about what I keep my work at.
Right? Um, so
Okay.
you look around and there's, like I said, everything's very bland, so everything kind of looks the same. Everything's blocky and gray and fucking like slick and like hidden like buttons. It looks like kind of like if you walk over by a, say you want to go wash your hands in this area, it would just be like you put your hand in this box and then the box sprays your hands and then you take it out and then it's dry.
Huh.
It's futuristic, but it's also bleak and bland, I suppose.
Hmm.
Um, as
So
you
sort of Spartan in some
as you're
way.
yeah, as you're scanning this room, you notice it's kind of like a waiting room of sorts. And there's a receptionist at the desk. It's this hologram, this green hologram that shoots out, and it's this woman looking creature that you can't tell if it's a human or if it's not human because it's uncanny. The proportions aren't right on her face. They are wide but also narrow in certain regions. Her eyes are too close together. Her chin is wide and spread apart. And she looks at you and says, "Do you have an appointment? The doctor will only see people with appointments."
Hmm. I try to bluff that yes, I do have an appointment.
Okay, name, please. As she pulls out a digital iPad looking device and a stylus.
Okay, that's going to be a problem because I don't remember my name right now.
That's
That's why I'm here.
very interesting. As she reaches behind her and then says, "Tell me more about why you don't know who you are."
Honestly, I just woke up somewhere, called up the nearest health center.
Interesting.
I honestly, there's no
Very
bumps on my
interesting.
head that I can tell.
Oh, that's very interesting. As she looks panicked and is trying to continue the conversation. So she just keeps saying, "Yeah, it's very interesting. Very hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh." As she kind of looks jittery almost.
Hmm.
Strange, because it's a computer. But whatever. Let's go on.
Yeah. Uh, I I glance around, like I'm not like overtly looking around. I'm just glancing out of the corner of my eyes or whatever. Are there any doors nearby? Is there
No.
like an
Everything
exit
looks
door or something?
everything looks like it's the same part of the same wall. It's ridiculous in here. You look around and the door that you came through is gone.
Fair
And
enough.
you uh how the fuck do I explain this? Okay, so as you're looking around and you're kind of confused of what's going on, right? You look up and the ceiling splits open. The ceiling is made out of these uh, bland gray tiles. The ceiling splits open and two gunned robots drop out of the ceiling. One of them has a Gatling laser on its right hand. The other one has a Gatling laser slung over its shoulder, and it's a humanoid bot. The one with the Gatling laser on its right hand is more of a bot with tracks. It's on tracks kind of deal. And the humanoid bot
Okay.
even actually like picks up the one on tracks and sets it right before addressing you.
Okay.
You do not know who you are. I am security bot number 535, and this is security bot number 836. Come this way or face destruction.
Okay. I will comply.
As you comply and you move with them, the little tanked droid goes over to the wall and interacts with it in some way. The wall splits open, revealing that red door that you entered.
Okay.
They walk through and they go behind where the door was. Like they open it up and they kind of look at you as they do, and they go through it, and you go into this chamber of sorts. This chamber has a king
Okay.
sitting there. It's a big, large man. It's human. He's a big fat guy.
Okay.
He's got a big old fat beard, big fat guy, big fat titties, no shirt on. And he's sitting there and he goes, "So how'd you get here? Huh? Who the fuck do you think you are?"
I don't know who I think I am, and I honestly don't know how I got here. I just walked through a door.
As he's staring at you and said that, you notice there's a smell coming off of this man. It is not a pleasant smell.
Hmm.
Smells of nachos and grease. This man is a disgusting person and is sitting there judging you almost as he goes, "Nobody, and I mean nobody could get through my defenses. Okay, I set that up myself. That door that you marched through, that's my firewall. How did you get through it? I want to know now. I don't care who you are, really. I just want to know how you got through my through that through my firewall. Okay."
Hmm. I honestly don't know, but would you like a hot dog?
What is a hot dog? As he reaches his hand out, he grabs it and he sniffs it like a fucking hog and he eats it. And he's like, "Oh my God. Where do I find more of these?" It's like,
I
wherever
know
you
they
came
have it at some
from,
racetracks.
wherever you came from, stranger, I need to know because that was the best slab of meat I've ever eaten.
Well, I picked it up at a place called NASCAR.
NASCAR. Interesting. Very, very interesting. As he kind of chuckles, he goes, "All right, how about this? I'll send you back where you came. Because you seem like you're a traveler. Because you mentioned that you did not know where you came from. Is that correct?
Yeah, I
Who you
I don't
are,
know
how
where
you
I've come
got here."
from. I don't know where I'm going.
Very well. I was always told by the door maker that you would be able to traverse doors and start where you came by using this door. As he directs you over, and to the back part of his throne is that galaxy door at the very beginning of the game.
Okay. Oh, I thank you for your hospitality, and I'm sorry for intruding.
Yeah. Just don't ever break my firewall again, or I'll have some problems. So he allows you to
Okay.
use his galaxy door. You now appear, and the spiral door is on your left, and this USA door is on your right.
Okay. Just real quick, the funny thing is, all three of the people that I could be, which I'm getting hints of which one, but none of them are inherently violent people. So some of this is like, okay, how do I get out of this by not attacking?
I love it.
Let's see.
And I did pull an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I swear there was no bias on the character I chose. I swear. All right.
Okay. Let's see.
So what are you doing? You seem to be back in the first
So
room.
So I checked to make sure that you said that there was inside of the hallway there was an elevator there or whatever.
Yeah, right behind
like
you is
back,
an elevator, yes.
I'm just looking to check that it's still there. Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. So I've gone through the galaxy door 3 times now, technically.
Yep.
I went through the yellow spiral door. So I guess I'm going through the America door next.
All right.
America.
Let's go. America, fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you, Ratking, you go over to this door. You grab the bronze handle of this door, and you feel a sense of pride when you touch this door, a sense of achievement, a sense of patriotism when you touch these doors, these hallowed doors of the White House as you step foot onto the United States seal.
Ooh. That's straight into the Oval Office,
Mr.
huh?
Mr. President, we need your help. As they rush you, 5 different little goony fucking Democrat goony politician people, they all run after you and they, Mr. President, we need your help.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, well, first off, we have a meeting with Iran, then we got a meeting with China, then we got a meeting about China and Iran with Syria. So we need to get on this, okay? So, like, are you there? Do you know who you are? Snap into it.
Of course, I'm the president.
You walk over to the fucking table and they've got mountains of paperwork for you.
Well, I check if there's any like specific letters addressed to the president that might have a name on it, like besides Mr. President.
You start looking through and you find the name Richard comes up a lot.
Okay. Well,
you're signing documents, you're fucking moving it around and stuff, and they are fucking nonstop, constantly fucking hitting you with questions, constantly saying, does this look good? Does this look good? Mr. President, I need this, that. Nobody has called you by your full name all day long.
Okay.
You get done with the paperwork, you start to cool down for the day. You are now in the Oval Office on some downtime as the president.
Okay, I check the drawers on the desk.
Okay. You see a bottle of whiskey. It's labeled Henry's Own. And it's halfway down. It's in a decanter that says Henry's Own. Sorry, okay. It's in a decanter that says Henry's Own. And the decanter is about halfway empty. And on the very bottom, etched into the glass, is the president's name of every generation. All the way up to you. It doesn't say yours. Like a hand-me-down of past presidents kind of thing.
Okay, I definitely add this to my supply for right now.
Yeah. So
I'm just imagining a guy sitting at the desk, finds a bottle of whiskey, pockets it.
So there's a man that comes into your chambers, not chambers, Jesus, the Oval Office there, as you were
Yep.
just finishing your paperwork, kind of having downtime, looking at your whiskey, kind of, having some downtime, And this man comes in. He's wearing a black suit, black hat. He takes his hat off. He goes, Mr. President, I want to thank you for everything you've done. You've cured cancer. You've beat out the tax rate. You've fucking kicked out the commies out of the United States. I'm very proud of you for that. But there's one thing that you've never told me, and your CIA director, and that's this. What is your full name? I know that you call yourself Richard. You call yourself the Rat Pack. What is your real name, though?
Well, my
Before the
friends call me
fame.
Dick, and that is
Before the fame, before the success. So this is where he's kind of asking you who you are, kind of deal.
yeah.
So who do you think you
Well,
are?
out of character, I know who I am. But
Yeah.
in character,
Who do you think you are out of character to
out
answer
of
this
character. Well,
question?
that's clear, Dr. Richard King.
Yeah, sorry, man. I swear I did eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There was no fucking bias. I swear.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, I was
you're
trying to.
Dr.
I was trying
Richard
to answer it
King.
in character.
So you respond with Dr. Richard King to him, and when you do, you feel this hole in your chest get filled. You now feel alive again.
Oh.
Game over. You now have successfully completed the 3 doors. Thank you, Rat King.
Well, that was actually quicker than I thought it was going to be.
I try to keep them quick, and also I kind of want to, I don't want to stick around for too long, but I also want to stretch it out a little bit here and there, but I don't want it to be fucking 4 hours.
That's fine. Well, I mean, when you said, patched up when I was familiar with patching up my wounds, I was like, okay, that sounds like Dr. King,
Yeah.
but that could be Anton.
I
Could
tried
be
to throw
Anton
you
Silent
off.
Shine.
I tried to throw you off by giving you herbs. I was like, maybe some herbs will throw him off a little bit. But yeah, yeah, that was fun.
Because Anton, he carries around lots of healing potions for himself.
I should have fucking
so at least he knows
potions too.
How to heal.
See, that's the thing. I need to diversify what I give people too. So it's a hint, but it's not a hint because it could be anything.
Yeah.
I fucked that up. I need to work on that.
Could be herbs, medical supplies, potions.
Yeah, it's whatever you need to fix up yourself. Just be vague about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to figure it out in character though. in my head, okay, well, Richard.
Yeah, but that's
so
the
my
thing.
character figured out
the characters.
Richard.
So who are you playing as that character? You would have to go meta,
Yeah.
But I guess that's the end of the game. If anybody is out there, you've got any character sheets, bunches of them, stacks of them, come to me, Prof.Grass. We'll do a 3 doors together.